The Little Fish That Wouldn't Swim. Words and pictures created by Scott Kelley. At the bottom of the sea, 1,000 miles from the shore, where the water feels like 10 degrees, sometimes less, but rarely more. It's dark and cold. No light shines here. The sun cannot be seen. Just sand and rocks and shipwrecked boats with creatures in between. And the thing about these creatures, they're like nothing else on earth. With long, sharp fangs and poisoned skin, they've been this way since birth. There is a place, much farther down, the creatures won't dare near. It's deeper, darker, colder too, it fills them all with fear. Here at the bottom of the ocean, one fish is always found. A little fish, 3 inches long, not even half a pound. So why'd this little goldfish choose this scary spot to stay? The story starts when he was born. I'll tell you of that day. It was a time, not long ago, but far from this abyss. Warm and clear, with soft white sand, a place most fish would miss. From the time of his beginning, till the present time this day, the fish was scared of water. Would he swim? No how, no way.
No way will I swim under in the water where we are. I'd feel a whole lot better if dry land were not so far.
The other fish would swim around and laugh so hard they'd sneeze, then gooey stuff spilled out their gills that looked like green Swiss cheese. No matter what the others said, this fish refused to swim. He slowly sank from where he was, till the sun was getting dim. He longed to be on land so bad.
Why was I born a fish?
If only he could live outside on land was his one wish. It wasn't long before the fish sank deeper in the ocean. He slipped along the seabed floor without a forward motion, until he fell into a hole, pitch black and very cold. Sometimes crumbs would fall his way. From here he would grow old. Some time passed by. The fish stayed put, but thought he'd change his luck. He thought he'd try to swim back home, but found his fins were stuck. He tried and tried to move his fins. They would not move an inch. He sighed and cried and nearly died. His life was in a pinch. He was just about to give up hope. His fins began to tire. Then something shook from where he sat. An underwater fire. Bubbles sprang with so much force and knocked the stuck fish free. The little fish began to swim, his first time in the sea. And swim he did. He swam so fast, his fins went through a test. But swim he must if he should reach the surface which to rest. The little fish would not look back. His goal was land so dry. The other fish would warn him,
"On dry land you'll surely die."
The little fish, 3 inches long, came across a hook on a worm was dangling from. He took a second look.
"I've seen these things at my old home. The fish get pulled right out. I'll climb aboard, but skip the worm. I'll hit dry land, no doubt."
Before the rest could stop him, he was pulled straight towards the shore. The others swam there watching.
"We'll see that fish no more."
"The land is close. I see it now. I'll soon move from the sea. I've spent my life so cold and wet. I soon shall be set free."
The surface came. He crossed into the air, so warm and dry. He felt so happy lying there. He thought he'd start to cry. But no tears came down, nor could he breathe. His fins began to flop. He felt much pain, but couldn't move. He wished this pain would stop. A giant hand picked up the fish, about to throw him back, but kept him to keep as a pet. Goldfish his home did lack. He placed him in a little pail, topped off with the sea water. He soon would take this goldfish home. a present for his daughter. The little fish was shocked and sad. His life on land was through. He could not live on land or sea. What was this fish to do? So at this fellow's home he stayed, inside his daughter's room. He lay along the bottom rocks, his days consumed with gloom, until the day he swam onto the edge piece of the tank. He flung his body on the side, his head below he sank. He finally found his happy place. He now lays upon dry ground. His head is in a separate place, underwater, upside down. If you enjoyed this page, please like and subscribe to this channel. Comments are welcome, and new videos post every week.